My name is Em, and I'm here at the Fahey Klein art exhibit for Agnès Varda's photographs. And I'm here to talk about this portrait of her husband, Jacques Demy, and it was taken in Los Angeles in 1968. Agnès and Jacques were married for a long time, and they had a beautiful love story. This was probably when they visited Hollywood for him to work on a picture, and she did a series of pictures in Los Angeles as well, Documenteur, Mirror Mirror, to talk about a couple of those. Jacques Demy and Agnès were in love forever. They had some rough times, and he sadly passed away. They had a beautiful family together, and Jacques Demy focused his pictures on musicals and movies. Some of note would be Lola and Umbrellas of Cherbourg. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. It's a beautiful portrait, 1968. Looks very serious, but I feel like they had a lot of laughs.
This is one of the most stunning portraits of Salvador Dali. I think it's pretty incredible that these artists were able to collaborate and share work with each other, and it's just a fascinating era of art.
Viewing Agnès Varda's photographs, and I wanted to talk about this piece here. It's so striking. It's almost difficult to take in because of how much is going on at once. It really makes you think about what it means to be alive. And for me, it really has a way of bringing me to the present moment, which is quite beautiful.
Doing a little review of Agnès Varda's image of Haight-Ashbury from the 60s. And it's a fantastic capture of what was happening on the streets then. People sort of on the skids, making their way through peace and love and flower power and all that. But it's sort of reminiscent of what we see happening around the streets these days. It's kind of very similar aspect to it, to what we'll encounter. It's romantic to look at it in the past tense, but you know, it's a pretty tough time living on the streets, living in sort of scuffling, you might say.
I'm reviewing Anna Karenina by Agnès Varda. So this is a beautiful photo of the actress, the French actress Anna Karenina, taken by Agnès Varda, the director. She's very much known for her presence on camera, her hairstyle, her acting. She's a beautiful, she had a beautiful relationship with Agnès Varda, and yeah, this is a beautiful moment that's captured of her.
The reason I like it is many style is emerged into one. It's very iconic because this is going back to the iconic period. Pixelized because of the tiles. It's old yet very unique, like she was, and black and white, and the eyes are talking to me. I really love it.
I'm here reviewing the image of Girl from Ardennes, I believe, France, and I particularly enjoy this picture because I like the intimacy of it and the vulnerability of this image. I think the composition is beautiful, and I love her straight, dead shot looking into the camera.
I'm reviewing Agnès Varda's this photograph called Schoolgirls Wearing Face Masks and Goggles to protect them from sun and from the Gobi Desert in China, that was taken in 1957. And I wanted to talk about this picture because of the feelings that it gives me, that I find it very contemporary, maybe because of the pandemic and the moments that we lived, which is kind of incredible. But that was, let's see, predicted in this picture through this protective mask and this very futuristic, almost dystopic view from this child who are looking at us, and give this very strong feeling of the oddness of the periods that we lived and what the situation that we found itself. But on the other side, you can see the older people in the background just having a look and smiling. so giving this kind of humanity feeling.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Agnès Varda's Cuba photograph. I mean, it's something that means a lot to me. My great-grandparents came here from Cuba back during the revolution time. I think that was the 40s. I should probably know that. But they were in the Afro-Cuban community, and I think when I see this photograph, even though I wasn't there, I feel a nostalgia in a weird way for what my great-grandparents experienced. I see so much joy in this photograph, and I see so much just love and just black joy, and I wish I was a part of it. I think that time period in history is it's often described with so much like pain and in such a negative light, but here you see people that are really making the most of their situation and really just living a life. And it's these little moments that they're experiencing and that my great-grandparents experienced that they just fill my heart with joy.